Welcome to the party station. I sure do love having fires right here, but I want more. I want to cook my food over this fire. I got a prototype to show you here to give you some point of reference. If there was a grill on it, it'd be out here somewhere. The fire would be just dancing under here. So this is the main handle here, and this is a brake lever. So this thing can easily adjust up and down. And when you found your spot and you want it to stop, just push that lever down, and it ain't going anywhere. So that's riding up and down on a square tube, but you want that pivot function. So here's what I came up with for that. We got a stake here that's gonna go into the ground. We got it machined down on the end here, and there's gonna be a receiver in the bottom of the square tube that pivots around this. So this prototype obviously isn't complete, but I think I took it as far as I want to take it. It helped me work some kinks out. There's a few design changes I want to incorporate. Aesthetic things like the way the RM logo is engraved. Also, I want to add another wheel up here. It doesn't look right without 4 wheels in there to me. I don't think it's really needed because when there's weight out here, there's going to be pressure on this wheel and pressure on this wheel. And this one's kind of going to be freewheeling a lot, but I think it'll help, it'll give it some stability, and I think it'll just be better with 4 wheels, so we're going to do that. But I'm ready to call it quits on this particular model, and let's start over from scratch and start making the components for the first production models of the RM Hotspot. All right, I've got the mill fired up. I've got all the tools loaded. I've got the part loaded in here. Just got to hit run. Now it's doing a tool change over to the engraving mill. Now, I'm changing the way I've done this, so I don't know exactly how this is going to go. Oh, yes. I just broke a tool and it's the only one that I had. See, I went to run this again and the hot spot engraving didn't even turn out, and then it's kind of looking funny, like the line width is wrong. Well, look, here's the engraving tool. Tip's busted right off of it. All right, the machine's set up for the next machined part, which is the cam. It's basically a thick washer with an offset hole drilled in it. Let's make some of these. So there's the part, but it's still attached to the big hunk of stock, so we got to free that up. Just going to chop that off with the saw. All right, to finish this part, we got to cut the nasty back off here. We're just going to face it off in the lathe. All right, next machine part is the receiver. It goes in the bottom of the square tube, and it's what the whole thing's going to pivot around. I haven't machined any of these yet. Let's see what happens. All right, a couple things I want to change about that one. First of all, it doesn't fit. Second of all, as it was doing this helical bore down in here with the end mount, it started to sound pretty chunky. And so I'm gonna lighten that cut up I'm gonna do the edit on the computer and we're gonna try and rerun this part. All right, I'm running that helical move right now. It sounds a lot better. Starting to sound chunky again. I think it's fine. Oh man, that looks pretty good. So that's 2 parts in one. I gotta cut them apart, but let's check fit here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and it's stuck. Classic machinist. Got some good looking parts piling up here. All right, I got some cuts to make. I gotta make a main tube, a ground stake, a handle, brake lever. Alright, we're starting to close in on it here. We've got a finished ground stake, finished hotspot body. Things are looking good. How to install a Russell Makes hotspot. Orient the ground stake fins perpendicular to the fire pit and hammer it in. Make sure to leave the machined portion of the ground stake above ground. Apply some waterproof grease to the ground stake. Install the main tube. Holding the brake lever up, install the hotspot onto the main tube. Lightly push the brake lever down to lock it in position. Oh gosh, it looks so good. We've got height adjustment. You want it there? You want it there? No, no, you want it there? We've got swinging functionality. Left, right, right, left. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Food is in the pan. Pan is on the hot spot. Going for the height adjustment? Yes! Dinner is on the way. Great news! If you want a hotspot for your party station, go to russellmakes.com/store. I'm selling these on my website. Limited time offer. I'm only making these for the fall of 2021. So if it's fall of 2021 right now and you're like, oh man, I want a hotspot, get over there, get one in the cart, place the order. You know what to do. And if not, that's cool. You're lame, but that's fine. Thank you for watching this video. Hit like, hit subscribe, come back for the next one. Cheers.